One day, as the first rays of dawn began to creep through the window, illuminating the tranquil bedroom, I heard a voice that was both familiar and comforting. "Come, let me talk to you, baby girl." My heart raced as the words echoed in my mind, stirring me from the depths of sleep. I leaped from my bed, adrenaline surging through me, and slipped into my walking gear. The air was cool on my skin, tinged with the crispness of morning dew as I stepped out the front door. Ready to embrace another adventure with the divine, these early morning conversations with God had become a cherished ritual in my life. I had grown accustomed to the 5 a.m. wake-ups, the quiet streets still draped in the soft embrace of night. He called me baby girl, a term that wrapped around me like a warm blanket, and I always answered his call. As I walked, the world began to awaken around me. The chirping of birds filled the air, and a gentle breeze whispered secrets through the trees. We would embark on long walks, sometimes stretching to 12 miles, where we would discuss everything. Sometimes the deepest of sorrows, other times the lightest of joys, and often things I never realized I so desperately needed to hear. But this particular morning felt different. The sky was painted in hues of pink and gold as the sun broke through the horizon, bathing the world in warmth. With a gentle tone, God broke the silence, saying, "Well, it's time for you to grow up." The weight of his words caught me off guard. Grow up? I thought, a slight chuckle bubbling up within me. But I'm 30 years old, babe. I am grown. A playful defiance masked my uncertainty, but the truth lingered in the air, heavy and undeniable. He laughed, a sound that resonated like a deep bell, and acknowledged my protest. "Yes, you are grown, but you're so spoiled, and kind of entitled." Ouch. His words stung a little, and I looked down, contemplating the truth behind them. As I quickened my pace, the sun's rays kissed my skin, and I felt the sweat bead on my brow, mingling with my thoughts. Then suddenly, clarity washed over me like a wave. "Wait a minute," I exclaimed, a smile breaking across my face. "You're the reason I'm so spoiled. You did this to me." God's laughter rang out, deep and full, harmonizing with the joy I felt blooming within me. I know," he said, the amusement in his voice evident. "I've coddled you over the years, but now, it's time to grow out of your childish ways." My heart fluttered at his words, the love in them so palpable. "You'll always be my baby girl," he continued, "but the world out there is tough. There are snakes, wolves in sheep's clothing, demons even." As I walked, I felt a blush creep across my cheeks. Despite the seriousness of his message, I couldn't help but feel cherished. The creator of everything had chosen to speak to me. He spoiled me. He loved me. And in that moment, I realized that his protection came with a call to strength. By the time I was nearing home, the familiar street unfolding before me, his voice came softly. "I love you, my baby girl. We'll do this again soon." I couldn't help but blow a kiss into the air, my heart glowing with warmth and affection. Every time he spoke to me, it was as if butterflies danced in my stomach, igniting the essence of childlike wonder within. And so, even after he told me to grow up, I found myself still a bit of a brat about it. But little by little, I began to grow. I noticed a peculiar truth. Everyone he sent my way seemed to spoil me. People couldn't help but want to give, to share, to pour out love, even when I hadn't asked for it. I knew, without a doubt, that it was all because of him. With each step forward in my journey to maturity, I could feel his presence beside me, a gentle reminder that while I was always his baby girl, he was also preparing me for the complexities of life. Through laughter, through love, and through the lessons of growth, I would learn to navigate the world, armed with the knowledge that I was forever cherished.